Here with me is Missouri Senator Eric Schmitt. Senator, great to see you. Armed Services Chair Roger Wicker says the committee, and I know you sit on this committee, will be investigating Hegseth's actions here. What are they looking for, you think? And is this documentary evidence that will be examined, recordings of what happened during that first and second strike? And what else can you tell us tonight?
Well, I think there's always going to be oversight, but let's be clear. President Trump was acting within his core Article 2 powers. Pete Hegseth is doing a good job. These narco-terrorists are poisoning 100,000 Americans every year. There was nothing wrong here. They're clearly justified in the action. What's really happening here, though, is the Democrats never wanted Pete Hegseth in the first place. President Trump won. He got his cabinet in. They've been trying to undermine him ever since. It's some bogus story after bogus story, and here we are now. This sounds a lot like Russiagate. It sounds a lot like the control operation they had under censorship. The media's, the legacy media is carrying their water on this. The fact of the matter is, and I think this is important, Laura, the reality is, you listen to what that video was about, which was disobey orders because we don't like Trump effectively. Later on this weekend, not just some online troll, but a sitting United States senator basically said to servicemen and women, you could be prosecuted too. This is not the language of political debate. This is not like we'll win in the next election. This is the language of a color revolution. I think Republicans need to understand what this is all about. They are hell-bent on power and control, will do anything for it. The rules they don't think apply to them at all. So Pete Hegseth's totally in the clear here. It's obvious. President Trump's within his core Article 2 powers. The Democrats are the ones right now that are fomenting this, and it's just fake outrage. It's another BS line.
Well, but Senator,
there'll be another one because they don't like Pete Hegseth.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right on a lot of that. But why is Roger Wicker, who's kind of an old line Republican, he's a very genteel soul, but he's more of a Bush Republican, truth be told, right, than a Trump Republican. But why is he even entertaining this? I mean, we have so many important issues to deal with in this country. We got the affordability issue. We clearly still have human trafficking, drug trafficking, narco gangs still operating on American soil. So Ukraine war, we got to solve that. Why is Wicker doing this at all? If it's such a slam dunk, as you imply.
Well, I don't think he's indicated there's going to be an investigation. This is a fantasy from the Democrats and the legacy media allies. I don't think that's going to happen. It shouldn't happen. We should be informed about what's happening. Clearly, it's the Armed Services Committee. We have oversight. But nobody's, I don't think, ever saying right now that what Pete Hegseth did was wrong. The media is peddling this lie. The Democrats want to convince the American people this is a new scandal. It's ridiculous. So I don't think this is going to go any further. I'm pretty confident in that. But we'll see what happens. But Republicans need to understand what time it is. The Democrats are hell-bent on power. We shouldn't bend the knee to this at all.
Well, they certainly didn't spend very much time on that poor Ukrainian woman who had her throat slit on the train. They weren't really worried about that. They're not really worried about, refugees who rape 12-year-old little girls, as we saw, in the last couple of weeks. Another issue that popped up in the fall. All sorts of things where American citizens are being brutalized. Democrats don't have any hearings on that, but a narco-terrorist or an illegal immigrant who gets deported, they'll spend a lot of time looking into that. They'll cry a lot of tears for that. Senator, great to see you. Thank you.